In this Go School lecture, I'm going to go ahead and let you know about how we can create the remarketing ads. And that's really important, because as we have discussed earlier that remarketing, for the remarketing purpose, display ads are the very best option. So in the display ads, how we can create the remarketing ads, this is the topic for this video. But first we need to understand what is the remarketing. So basically remarketing is a process through which you can redirect your customer towards your product. Suppose this is your customer and there's your landing page, and inside your landing page, customer visits to your landing page, and what should be the process? Customer visits to your landing page and likes your product and purchase it and lands to your thank you page. That should be a single line process. But if it does not happen, what happens? Customer visits your landing page, view your product and go back. Instead of purchasing, customer goes back. So what's the solution? If customer goes back, what you can do is on a different platform, again show your ad. Or maybe on the same platform, again show your ad. That's called your remarketing. You are redirecting the customer towards your product. So this is called remarketing, and there are 4 steps for remarketing. First, there is a process called, we need to we need to fire some tags on our pages, on our Google Ads. First, that's going to be Google Ads remarketing tag or Google Analytics. Either you can go for remarketing tag or either you can go for Google Analytics, which we have done earlier in the previous videos, which, through Google Tag Manager. This is what we have done. You can also go for both options or either one option, up to you. That's your step number 1. Then step number 2, you need to integrate your Google Analytics with your AdWords platform. You need to integrate your Google Analytics with your AdWords platform, which we have done earlier in the previous videos. Similarly, the 3rd step gonna be your audience, and 4th step gonna be your remarketing ads. So now we are left with the 3rd and 4th step, that's gonna be audience. How we can create the remarketing audience and how we can create the remarketing ads. So let's go ahead and learn that about in a very single process that will be using our Google Ads account. And we will be doing it through Google Tag Manager. We'll taking a little bit help of Google Tag Manager, else we'll mainly focus on Google Ads account. Let's get into this. So now, let's suppose that I'll be using Google Analytics. My bad, I used the Google Tag Manager, but I'll be using Google Analytics. Alright. Now, suppose there is a customer who visits to your product page but did not reach to a thank you page. Let's understand this through practical. I'll go to my dummy.guruschool.in and I'll go to my product page. That's my shop. Now suppose I'll go to this one and I'll add this to my cart. Now this is my view cart page. Suppose your customer comes till here, till the cart page, but did not go to your thank you page. How? Let's suppose this is the proceed to checkout. Now suppose I mention the name, last name. That's company optional. Let's leave it. And this is let's make it India, house number, Delhi, state, that's Delhi, and pin code 110051, phone number 6252895823, email address this@this.com, and that's it. And suppose I'll say I don't have any coupon. All right, subtotal, PayPal, everything is done, and then he reaches to the thank you page, which is this one. Thank you for your submitting details. Please check your email as well. Suppose everything is done, but he did not reach the thank you page. What would happen? Now, what happened is, suppose my customer comes till here, the cart page, right? But he did not reach to my thank you page. So I want to create two audiences. First, who reaches to the cart page. Second, who did not reach to the cart page. Because whosoever been to my thank you page, they will definitely visit the cart page. But Suppose 500 people are visiting to my cart page, but 100 people are going to my thank you page, which means 400 people did not reach to there. I need to get those 400 to remarket my products. How do I do that? I'll first create two audiences. First, I'll create those audiences who has reached to the cart page. Second, I'll create those audiences who did not reach to my thank you page. Let's create this. I go to my analytics, and then from there, I'll go to admin. Inside the admin, inside the property section, there is option called audience definitions. Then we'll go to audiences. Inside the audiences, just wait. There is a default audience which you need, of course, need to select. So I'll go for next step. Inside the next step, I'll add my destination. That's my Google's at courses at goodschool.in. Of course, you need to select your account and then say enable. Once you enable it, you definitely create your success. You have successfully created your audience. Then, of course, I'll go back to I'll not create back to the audience page. I'll not create the campaign right now. That's a different story. But suppose now I'll need to create a product, the view cart page. I go to my audience. Inside the new audience, I'll create new. Inside the create new, I'll go to conditions, add content. Inside the add content, I'll write the page. That's going to be a single page. Not the page title. That's the page. It should be exactly matches, and then I'll select my page. Should I go for cart or should I go for my shop? Because people definitely go to the cart only at that moment when they want to purchase something. But I think I should go for cart page, shop page. So after the end, I'll start copying till only shop. And I'll mention it here, the shop. That's it. And I'll say it's apply. And once you hit on this, just mention your audience name. What is the audience name? I should say people visited to the shop page. That's it. I say next step, and then at destination, choose your destination, and then say publish. And this is how you can create your first audience. First audience was those audiences who did not visit it to my who has visited to my shop page. Right now, I want to create those audiences who did not reach to my thank you page. So what I'll do is I'll again create a new audience. Now let's go ahead and hit on new audience. Once I hit on new audience, of course, we'll again go to our, just a moment, create new conditions. Inside the conditions, I'll again choose the page. Inside the page, again, I'll go and choose the page. This time, I'll keep the contains over there and I'll choose the thank you page. Who has visited to my thank you page? There's my thank you page. And I'll start. All right. I'll have copied it and I'll paste it. And then I would say apply. And I'll also change the number, days of number. In the previous audience, I have forget to change the number of days. You can make it last to 540 days. Audience name, who has visited to thank you page. Next step, I'll add my destination and then I'll publish it. So what did I do? I have made two audiences. First, who has visited to my product page, and second, who has visited to my thank you page. Now, I'll make the remarketing ad. And how do I do that? And who would be my audience? Of course, that's very simple. I'm gonna exclude those people who has visited to my thank you page from the product page audiences. Very simple. 500 people visited to my product page. I'm gonna minus my 100 people who has visited to my thank you page, and left 400 people will gonna be my remarketing audience. So how do I do that? I'll go back to my analytics. Sorry, Google Ad accounts. I'll go to tools and settings and I'll go to audience manager. Inside the audience manager, you can see the people visited to shop page, people who has visited to a thank you page. If you don't able to see this, then go to remarketing. Inside the custom audiences, no, inside the remarketing, there would be, you will see something called, there would be a kind of, a filter. You can remove the filter, and there you can see, select, if you have chosen the Google tag, you can just remove that and refresh your page. You will be able to see this. All right. So what I'll do, as you can see the audience over here, that's confirmed. Now we'll go back and we'll go to our overview, and then we refresh the Google Ad account, and then we'll create the campaign. All right. First, we'll create the campaigns, and trust me, remarketing are really simple. Okay. Let's create that. So we'll go to campaign. We'll create a new campaign. Inside the new campaign, we'll hit on create campaign without a goal. We'll choose a display. We'll choose a standard display campaign, and we'll hit on continue. I'll not go ahead and waste the time on campaign names and all. I'll keep everything very quickly, because this is what we have discussed many times, so you can do it by yourself as well. So I'll say remarketing ad India, languages, all languages, conversions, everything I'll keep the same. I'll say whatever it is. Oh, just I guess 450. Ad group, inside ad group 1, I'll go with, instead of this, I'll keep the name of remarketing, only remarketing, copy. And this is what my remarketing name. All right. The main thing is how to select your audience. I'll go to browse. I'll go with remarketing and similar audiences, and then we'll go with website visitors, and inside this you have your option which says people visited to the shop page. We'll only select this one. And how to exclude the thank you page, we'll do that later, but as of now I'll create the campaign on the basis of people visited to the shop page. I'll create that, and I'll say done, and then I'll keep this off, and everything will gonna be same, and I'll create the campaign. Okay, let's change this. I'll say upload. Well, I'll say stay, change, copy existing ad. I'll say leave, because as you have seen what I have done, I have created a shop page and I have included that. And how to exclude anything, I'll show it to you. I'm not creating any other campaign. I'll say back and leave this page. Again back, and I just Google Ads, and I'll say leave. And how to exclude that, I'll go to my campaign. Inside my campaign, suppose I went to my beauty campaign, and inside that, suppose I am any of the ad group, or I don't want to get into any ad group. This is campaign, that's beauty. I'll go to audiences, and inside the audiences, you have an option which says exclusions, right? And I'd say audience exclusions. Now, exclude from a campaign or a particular ad group. If you would say campaign, then you have a beauty campaign. If you want to go and like if you will exclude any of the audiences, that will apply in the whole campaign. But if you'll select ad group, you can select a particular ad group. It would give you the options as well. Select an ad group. You can select any of the ad group which you want. But I'll say I'll apply this to my campaign. Now suppose I want to browse it. I'll go to browse, and I'll choose the same option which is similar, remarketing a similar audiences. Again, website visitors, but this time I'll say who has visited to my thank you page. I have chosen this and I have saved it. That's it. But that's okay. Who has visited the thank you page? That's too small to exclude from the display window, but that's okay. No problem. That's my own personal opinion. And I'll come back to my later. Hide. And I'll say come back to my campaigns. Where's my overview? All right. I have done this. Right. This is how you can exclude any particular thing. And this is how you can, like what I have done. Firstly, I have created two types of audiences from the analytics. What I have done, I have created the audience of who has visited the thank you pages and audiences who has visited the product page. And then I came to my Google Ad account and I refreshed my audience manager. And once I refresh my audience manager, I have confirmed that Google Analytics has transferred the data to my Google Ad account. Then I come to my campaign and I have created the campaign with the audience selected, with the which audience I have selected who has visited to my product page. Once I have selected, I came to my audiences and go to my exclusions, and inside the exclusions, I have exclude the thank you page audiences. That's it. Save all the things and that's done, right? So that's it for now. This is how we have created our remarketing ads, and now the ads will only show to those people who are excluded, actually who are left after excluding thank you page audience from the product page. This is how you can do this. And that's really simple, I guess. Just a little bit of calculation and a little bit of trick. That's it. And this is how you can apply all the tricks by yourself. All right. And if you feel any kind of confusion, do let us know, or first rewind the video and play that again. And if you find any kind of confusion, do let us know. Our team will be there to help you out. Instead of calling Procedure, I would recommend you to chat with us. That would be a great thing, because I totally understand there would be so much of call flow and so much of chat flow through which we are not able to answer you like timely. But yes, we try our best, so do not get upset from us. All right. Till then, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next lecture. I believe my teaching is very good.